What's up, Dub Crew? Got a new install for you. It's time for the GLI to get tuned. So today we're going to drop the stage 2 tune on there and see how much of a different car we're going to have on our hands. Ended up getting the integrated engineering stage 2 tune kit. I already have the downpipe. The intercooler's waiting to get installed when I have some time, but since it's the winter months, I'm not really too worried about running this thing with the stock intercooler. Definitely we'll have to get it on before next summer, but until then I should be fine. Everything is set. Clutch is still stock, so we'll see how long that holds up before I swap it out for a stronger aftermarket one. But I'm excited to get this thing on and see how much faster this thing is and how much of a difference it makes. Anyways, let's get started. Have the car on the charger and everything ready to go, and let's see what we get out of this thing.
Hey, why put the key here?
Because I had to, buddy.
Oh, there we go. And push the button. Then why push the button?
What's up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the install portion of the video. At this point, you should have been getting basically a launch video to show you how much faster the GLI is, and me driving around talking about how much I love it. So since you're not getting that, let me explain why. So I did have a launch video set up, except the GoPro file got corrupted, so I lost the footage of the launch. And you might be wondering, well, why don't you just go launch it again and do another video? So this is where the problem comes in. I tried to do that, and the stock clutch is basically saying no deal. So I knew this was bound to happen. It's not a matter of if, it was a matter of when. I was just hoping it would last more than the month and a half or so I've been driving it around, getting used to the tune and enjoying it, and just putting on a few miles before I did this review for you guys. So I wasn't launching it that much. I only launched it in the beginning when I first put on the tune a month or so ago. Now I did do a good amount of rolling second gear, hard acceleration, same thing with third gear. It's hard not to. That thing is too much fun not to enjoy that. So the tune is awesome. night and day difference. The car feels so much better, so much stronger. Everything about it is just perfect. I can't say anything else other than if you're thinking about stage 2, do it. The integrated engineering tune is awesome. I can only speak for that since that's what I have. I don't know about the other ones, but it idles perfectly. It drives perfectly, no hiccups, nothing. I didn't have any issues, nothing weird, nothing at all. The whole thing ran perfectly like a stock car, except with way more power. And it was just perfect. So unfortunately, I couldn't get another video from Dig video for you guys, but the clutch wouldn't hold. I literally the RPMs just kept flying up, and the car wasn't even moving. It just wasn't having it. Now driving normally, clutch held fine. It did its thing. So I ended up ordering a DKM stage 3 clutch that came in, and I actually just dropped the car off today to get it installed. I took it to a buddy's shop, and he's installing the clutch on for me, and hopefully tomorrow or the day after I'll have the car back and start doing the braking period for the clutch, and hopefully get you a video of how this car performs, because even with a stock clutch it was hauling. So I can't wait to get it with a performance clutch in there and see how it feels once it's broken in. Now, to be fair, you know, yeah, my stock clutch only has 6,000 miles on it, but I feel like I had a defective clutch to begin with, because even when the car was stock, I had a few incidences where the clutch actually did slip. But, you know, with the dealership, unless they can replicate it, they're not fixing it. So I never bothered taking it in, because I knew they're not going to replicate it, because it only happened twice, and it was like randomly once in a blue moon. I wasn't surprised this happened. I was just surprised it happened so soon. But I ended up putting on the stage 2 high torque tune on there, so the clutch was gonna go pretty quick. And I'm again not surprised. I was expecting it to happen, and had funds set aside for a new clutch for when it happened. So this, nothing came out unexpectedly and was a surprise for me. So it's being taken care of, and today so we got dropped off. So hopefully we'll get a new clutch in soon, and we get to enjoy the fun again. Like I said, awesome tune. And if you're wondering why are you getting a stage 3 clutch, that's a little bit too aggressive for a stage 2 tune. You're right, because I'm doing this because I'm hoping in a year or less, if if everything works out correctly, I would like to get an IS38 in that car to get a little more power, and then of course I'd have to upgrade the tune to the integrated engineering IS38 tune, which I'm hoping is going to happen in a year or less. Fingers crossed, right? So yeah, it was a great amount of extra horsepower for stage 2, but you're always gonna want more. So I'm hoping the IS38, once that goes in, it'll give me that extra power I'm looking for to hold me up and have a nice, pretty reliable daily driver that it's very enjoyable to drive. So that's why I went with an aggressive clutch like that. I could have gone with a stage 2 or something, but I know that I'm gonna upgrade to IS38 eventually, so that's exactly why I'm going to a stage 3. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be doing a stage 3, not for just the stage 2 tune. But that's pretty much where we're at. Hopefully the clutch comes. Hopefully the car finishes soon, and I break it in soon. The 700-mile braking period hopefully doesn't take too long, but I'm gonna try to do some road trips to get it over with really quick, so I could go back to enjoying that car. Got a few things coming in store for you. My exhaust is almost here. I shouldn't say almost here. It's I just got an update, and it's going to be shipped in mid-March. So hopefully by then the weather gets a little bit warmer so I can get under there and start replacing that. I still haven't installed the intercooler because I'm waiting until springtime for that. It's winter time. I'm not really worried about it for right now. So the exhaust I ended up getting was the MBRP exhaust for it. I ended up getting that. Hopefully, I couldn't find many reviews. We'll see how it sounds. I'm hoping I'm not regretting this, but from their demo video, it sounds like it's not going to be too obnoxious, and it sounds like it has a good tone to it. We'll find out. Definitely not getting rid of the stock exhaust until I make sure that thing is perfect. The only thing I don't like about that exhaust is I'm going to go from a 3-inch downpipe to basically a bottleneck where their exhaust is supposed to go. It's supposed to attach to the stock downpipe. Since I don't have that, unfortunately that part's going to be a bottleneck for a little while. And then goes to a full 3-inch all the way through. So to fix that issue, I ended up ordering a ECS universal vacuum actuator cutout kit, the 3-inch. So I'm going to cut a portion of the exhaust. So it's going to go from a 3-inch downpipe to a 3-inch exhaust, fully through, no bottlenecks. And it's going to have a fun little toy where I hit the remote and it opens up a dump right from the downpipe. I don't foresee myself using that often, other than just to goof around in tunnels or under bridges, and maybe to piss off the wife once in a while when we go under a bridge. But other than that, I can't wait till that stuff comes in. I'll probably, well, I shouldn't say probably, I'm going to install the exhaust first and run it with just the exhaust so you guys can see how the exhaust sounds, how it runs with just the stock aftermarket exhaust. And after that, I'll go back down there and chop up the sections and stick the 3-inch piece so it's a full 3-inch all the way through, and also so you guys can hear that as well. That way, just so the people with stock downpipes can kind of get an idea of what to expect their cars to sound like. I know mine might sound a little bit louder since I have a 3-inch downpipe, but it is catted. So, it's just to help people out, especially since there's not much out there on this exhaust. It couldn't hurt, it'll give people a better ability to make a better buying decision for themselves and what they feel is best for them. But anyways, sorry for no launch video. The GoPro, I'm really annoyed with it, but maybe I need to upgrade to a newer one eventually. But my 6 has been acting up, so I don't have that video for you, but hopefully once the clutch is broken in, you'll have the video, and hopefully you enjoy what the videos I'm putting out. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.